As Prime Minister, I will also undertake a government-wide effort to remove the interprovincial trade barriers that have held back our federation for so long. These barriers prevent the free flow of people and goods and services across provincial borders, and they cost our economy untold billions of dollars. They make it more expensive to run a business. They hurt consumers with higher prices and less competition, and frustrate big dreaming innovators who want to change the world. We are missing out on a whole new frontier of opportunity and prosperity. The IMF estimates that eliminating interprovincial trade barriers could add $90 billion to Canadian GDP. That's almost equivalent to the entire economic output of Canada's transportation industry. This is so frustrating and breaks my heart. Think of all the people we could lift out of poverty and help get ahead in life if we simply got government restrictions out of the way. And right now is the moment to tackle this. We have a once-in-a-generation opportunity with a new wave of free enterprise, pro-trade premiers in place across the country to fix this economic injustice once and for all. And that is why in the first 100 days of a new Conservative government, I will convene a First Minister's meeting with internal trade at the very top of the agenda. Dans les 100 premiers jours du nouveau gouvernement conservateur, je vais convoquer les provinces à une rencontre dont le premier article à l'ordre du jour sera le commerce intérieur. Notre objectif sera simple: conclure une nouvelle entente de commerce interprovincial véritablement vrai. Our goal will be simple: a brand new and truly free interprovincial trade agreement, the Interprovincial Free Trade Agreement. And to do it, I will appoint a Minister of Interprovincial Trade, whose sole responsibility will be to lead the negotiations and the implementation. Now, I'm not talking about a simple memorandum of understanding. Our previous Conservative government made huge progress on this issue with the Canada Free Trade Agreement. However, since coming into force 2 years ago, the Liberals have done virtually nothing with it. In fact, there are 130 pages of exemptions. The Interprovincial Free Trade Agreement that we will propose will be a real free trade deal, like NAFTA, like CETA, and like the TPP, and negotiated freely in the spirit of open federalism, with nothing more than the basic promise of greater prosperity, bringing all parties to the table. It will be a huge step forward, well beyond the current agreement. Because about the current agreement, despite its name, there's nothing free about it, and Justin Trudeau hasn't lifted a finger to fix it. But our proposal will be comprehensive, and it will be approached in the same way that we approach international trade deals, with professional commissioners and negotiators, and it will have the full support and capacity of the federal government behind it. Canadians have sat across from some of the toughest international trade negotiators in the world. And we've been able to strike deals with the likes of Chile, Japan, the United States, and the European Union. Surely we can do the same within our own borders. We are one free country. We should have one free market. The Fathers of Confederation enshrined this principle into our very first Constitution. Section 121 of the British North America Act states, quote, all articles of the growth, produce, or manufacture of any one of the provinces shall, from and after the Union, be admitted free into each of the other provinces. But tell that right now to the brewer in Fredericton, who has to pay for a second inspection if he wants to sell his beer in another province. Or the Alberta rancher who needs a federal inspection of her beef if she wants to sell it one province over, even though she's already passed a provincial inspection. Or the journeyman welder from Saskatchewan who has to jump through more hoops than a circus tiger to earn a living in another part of the country. This is a betrayal of our founding values, and I intend to make it right. In 1861, with Confederation still 6 years off in the distance, Sir John A. Macdonald said of Canadian Union, "We are a great country and shall become one of the greatest in the universe if we preserve it. We shall sink into insignificance and adversity if we suffer it to be broken." Some 158 years later, I stand before you to say that I am ready to stand for our union and to reimagine it for the 21st century and beyond based on 3 simple pledges. I will commit to open federalism, recognizing that you cannot exercise authority without true accountability. I will push ahead with a transformative corridor project that will both unite our people and liberate our resources. And I will work tirelessly to tear down trade barriers between provinces and territories that have held captive our nation's potential for far too long, so we can fully realize the benefits of Confederation that were promised 151 years ago. That is my vision for Canada, ladies and gentlemen, one where Canadian unity is brought about through shared success and shared prosperity. That is what I am excited to bring to the Canadian people this October's election. I hope I can count on your support. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup.